Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Disc and Deal's live coverage of the 2025 MVP Disc Sports Kansas City Flying Disc Challenge presented by Nexus Disc Golf. We're in the Midwest with elite disc golfers battling on Waterworks' new layout. Buckle up, we're going to have a lot of birdies and pure excitement here. I'm your host, Michael Babbitt. I'm joined here by John Jones. Like I said, we're at Waterworks Park. Big shout out to our sponsors. We've got an exciting tournament, 4 rounds, 4 different courses, Bones. This is exciting.
Very exciting. Waterworks, one of my favorite courses in the city. Lots of history there. But for this event, we have a showcase of our new layout. Total redesign, gigantic pads, and it's pretty cool. So you'll see some old holes, some new holes, and I'm excited to dive into it.
Me too. We've got a great feature card leading us off. Myself, Michael Babbitt out of Kansas City, Missouri. We've got Isaac Heinen, second in the world's putting competition out of Overland Park, Kansas. Really fun player to watch, an amazing putter. We've got Disc Golf Pro Tour Elite Series champion Parker Welck out of Scottsdale, Arizona, taking down the Dynamic Disc Open. And then we've got Andrew Presnell out of Ozark, Missouri, which is a major Disc Golf Pro Tour champion. So we should have a lot of exciting moments on this card, a lot of back and forth. I'm excited to see what this new layout has. Hole 1, we're kicking it off in the B position. This is a 344-foot par 3. Kind of tricky because you got to go over a valley and land just on the other side of a hill. You have a runaway green as well that's going to be creating some death putt scenarios. Let's hop into it.
First on the box from Kansas City, Missouri, Michael Babbitt. Go Babbitt.
Got Babbitt starting us off here with this feature card. With this hole, you really need your distance control. A little too far and you're way down the hill, a little short, and you'll be putting up and over that ridge. Should be a putter shot for most of these guys with that downhill.
Michael Babbitt going with the spin putter from MVP there. Just over the hill, going to have a downhill circle 2 look.
From Overland Park, Isaac Heinen.
Let's go, Isaac.
Isaac Heinen on the tee at 1 to kick off the Kansas City Flying Disc Challenge.
Past champion as well for this tournament.
Nice turn out of Isaac, just settling it down right over the top of that hill. Looks like to be in circle 1 or close to it.
Yeah, you can really tell he's been hitting that throwing net with his tech disc with that form.
You've got to anticipate he has the RPMs down to a science at this point. Parker Welck to start his tournament here at the Kansas City Flying Disc Challenge.
Close, but that's what I was talking about, a little bit over the top of the basket and you're kind of toast down that hill.
Yeah, his speed was pretty good, just a little high, and now you're looking at a 60-footer uphill. Andrew Presnell, get it started, see if he can't put something close. Well done out of Presnell there. Gonna have Parker Welck. Uphill, little foliage in his way. Honest bid, just misses on the left side there. Trying to escape the branches in his way. Michael Babbitt for his birdie look. Leaves it short.
Just a hair timid. We've all been there. First putt of the round. You don't want it to catch some weird chain and roll down that hill. And Isaac's thinking the same thing.
Missing low there. Better miss than high, I guess, but you really want it in the chains. Presnell for his birdie look on hole 1.
Very good. Presnell loves coming to these smaller tournaments in the Midwest and just beating us down, so I like to see how this shakes up with kind of a couple more than just us local guys in the field. Couple pars here.
Presnell taking the early lead with the birdie on 1 as we head to a brand new hole 2 here, Bones.
Yeah, hole 2, very new hole, very good. We're playing the D position. Today it plays as a par 4. We have a Mando. You have to go to the left side of that B tree position on the map. Very gettable for eagle, but don't go too far because you'll be down the hill.
Prezi looks like he's going maybe mid on a nice flex line, getting a full flight down the hill. Hits the green, and he'll be just past the basket down the hill long. Not ideal for such a perfect line out of Prezi. Michael Babbitt stepping up to hole 2. Some late turn out of it there. Gonna have a nice circle 2 look through the trees on the left side or bushes. Isaac Heinen.
The goal is to miss those patch of trees there on the right. Anything past those in that shot shape kind of goes right towards the basket.
This is a shot shape we'll see a lot out of Parker here. Just a nice baby flex out of the hand.
Oh,
beautiful shot. Almost tracing the line of Prezi just past the basket here. Looks like we might have an opportunity for 3 eagle looks here. Isaac's going to lay up for his nice easy birdie. Babbitt with his look through the woods.
bam!
Casket.
Too easy. Man, that's a tough little gap there too.
Parker for his eagle. Catches some brush. Lands inside the bullseye there for his easy birdie. Prezi trying to find his footing down on the side of the hill, which is very steep behind the basket for his eagle look. Gets it up there nice for a tap and birdie as well.
Yeah, you're not too sad with the 3 on this hole. It is a birdie, but it could play a little bit easier.
Looks like we got our first Disc and Deals double take. Michael Babbitt with the circle 2 look through the trees to cash in the eagle.
Very, very nice there. Way to get one.
Shout out to Blue Sage Payments for that Disc and Deals double take as we move on to hole 3. Hole 3 here. We are in the C position. This is an uphill 356-foot hole. You can see that B position there on the graphic. You want to be hyzering just in front of that tree. You're going to see it as we approach the tee pad here. That big tree, second tree on the right in the middle of your screen, you want to hyzer just in front of that to give you a chance for the birdie. The pin's kind of tucked in there to the left, but you can't push it too far. Michael Babbitt gets just in front of that, going to be looking edge of circle 1 for his birdie as Prezi steps up to the tee, taking the inside line. Nice little flex, almost similar line to hole 2.
Yeah, good shot, Prez.
That flex gap is pretty good. The only issue is if you hit off that tree, you can bounce over that sidewalk on the left and go out of bounds.
Definitely the right option is the more open line, but taking that inside gives you a little bit more direct route at it. Isaac calling for it to move left there, but he's going to have a circle 2 look for birdie. Parker Welck up to the tee on 3.
That's getting left.
That's good inside there, but oh, just a hair too inside.
Gets an unfortunate skip off the mulch there. He did not end up going all the way OB, but here's his look for birdie. Isaac Heinen for birdie. Off the cage. That's his
Little
second
low
off the
C
cage
in
there. Michael Babbitt for his birdie, just off the left side, unable to convert. See if Prezi can get started with a nice turkey here. 3 birdies in a row.
Yep.
Hot start for Andrew Presnell here at the new Waterworks layout as we have a couple cleanups for pars. Definitely a hole you want to get, but not the worst thing with a par in any case.
Nope, not at all. These first, or holes 2 and 3, definitely would like to get at least one of those.
Prezi with the hot start as we're moving on to hole 4.
Hole 4, you may recognize this. This is our iconic peace sign hole with terrapin station in the back. We're going to the B position, 299 foot. It's almost the exact same as the old hole. The pad's a little bit in front, but now we have this sidewalk out of bounds. So anything to the left of that sidewalk is OB. That's why you'll see a little bit more of an Annie cookover than the old. Oh, what ground play there.
Yeah,
what a
beautiful,
perfect shot.
Beautiful shot out of Prezi. Backhand turnover, skips it off the high side and gets it just inside of bullseye. Babbitt up. Hole 3 going with the forehand route. 2 different routes here on hole 4.
Not bad.
A little bit inside, but maybe edge circle 1 look for birdie. Isaac Heinen stepping up to hole 4.
Oof, that's not what you want on this hole, but at least it's in bounds for now.
Better to miss right than left going out of bounds. Parker using the forehand as well.
Oh!
I think that skipped off the top of the
I
basket
agree. What
and
a
landed on the
freak.
high side. Almost saw an ace here. Isaac scrambling inside of the bushes.
Not bad, really. If anyone can make this, it's Isaac. Oh, man.
That's 3 putts already off the basket for Isaac. He's hunting it down.
He just needs some shoes with a little thicker soles. All those would go in. Oh,
2 shots, 2 off the top of the basket for Parker here.
there ain't nothing worse than hitting the basket for 1 and then taking your par still.
Babbitt for birdie on hole 4.
There you go.
There it is.
Not missing that one low there.
Little tap in birdie for a 4 for 4 start out of Andrew Presnell here at Waterworks.
Very
Fixing a
good.
chain for Isaac. A gentleman and a scholar he is, I tell you. Big shout out to Idio. I rep them every single day. The best disc golf shoe and only disc golf shoe on the market. Hole 5 here, par 3. We got actually this is a par 4. We're playing the C position. First shot is going to be a setup off the tee. It's kind of impossible to get there for eagle. So you want to see a left to right moving shot off the tee here to set up that approach shot for birdie. Prezi going with the backhand turnover. Gets past those first wall of trees and is going to be in position for birdie for an uphill shot that has a tight green. Babbitt stepping up to hole 5, looking for something left to right to get through. Going with the flex shot, catches some late tree, but going to be in position for that second shot for birdie. Parker going to see the forehand here. Saw 2 backhands. Forehand plays really nice.
Oh, yeah, that's great position there.
Yeah, he's going to have a nice attacking angle at the green. Another forehand out of Isaac. floats it a little bit high is going to be short. So he's not going to be able to see the basket, but he's going to get creative here with a forehand roller, sidewalk OB, and keep in mind, I mean, that's just a crazy play to pull out the
Yeah,
bag there,
not a
Babbs.
bad result, but man, that could have gone sideways.
Get our first look at the upshot. Very tight green with a cliff runaway on the left side. Prezi kind of finding that left side, and Parker with a textbook upshot puts it in the bullseye for birdie there. We're going to see the same out of Babbitt. Nice, easy chip shot in the bullseye for birdie. Isaac for his birdie way up the hill.
Probably 100-something foot worth of putt there.
An honest effort.
Yeah, for sure. It's not enough juice.
Prezi dealing with some contested little trees right there. Couldn't quite find the hole to get the disc to the basket. Unfortunate for Prezi to take his first par of the tournament here on hole 5.
Some easy tap-ins there.
Couple pars, couple birdies as we move on to hole 6.
Hole 6, 300 foot. We're going to the B position. Usually that sidewalk is out of bounds, but for this tournament, just those rocks in the top left in the road are out of bounds. This is kind of an anything shot. Putters mid-range, forehand, backhand. Everything can be thrown here. Goals to put it in that mulch.
Babbitt going with the forehand just outside of the mulch. Gonna have a circle 1 look for birdie. Another forehand out of Parker Welck. Good fundamental shot here, Bones. Nothing too crazy.
Nope. This, really the only thing you can't do on this hole is turn it over one way or the other. Anything near that mulch is a guaranteed birdie for these guys.
Couple forehands, couple backhands out of the card. Seeing multiple ways to attack this course. This is looking like a star frame to me, Bones.
Yeah, if you're the farthest out, very good.
It's so consistent. So it's literally just a box or like a piece of plastic.
Isaac spitting facts
Always.
for this easy hole.
More or less, they could literally make any disc you want. Robot precision. And so, like, you lose a destroyer, like, hypothetical world, they could reprint that.
Look at that star frame.
Bling.
First one of the tournament. I wonder how many of those we're going to see.
Hopefully a few more.
We made it to hole 7 here. We are going to be playing the B position, which is a par 3, 308 feet. But Bones, I'm telling you, it probably plays close to 370, maybe pushing 400 with a tight uphill kind of gap off the tee. Couple different ways you can tack it. Backhand up the middle, forehand on the left side. Babbitt choosing to go with the backhand up the middle. A little low out of the hand and catches the first guardian trees there. Gonna have an approach to save his par. Parker going with the big forehand. That is an extreme amount of power. One angle puts it in the bullseye. Parker, well, that's an elite forehand that if you ever seen one.
Big time. That hill is way tall, and you got to really rip it around to go that straight left gap.
That was a beautiful backhand out of Prezi right down the middle and catches the little tree about 45 feet in front of the basket. Some unfortunate luck there with the little trees out of Prezi here as Isaac takes his shot on 7.
Oh, good kick.
Oh, he must have done some coursework this week. That was some love there.
Some beautiful love. Babbitt with the chip up forehand to get his par. Prezi with the birdie look on 7.
Oh, no.
Just off to the right. Unfortunate little tree kick there. Puts him in circle 2, unable to convert. Parker with the big forehand. Circle 1 putts, good. Count a birdie for Parker Welck on hole 7.
Easy birdie for Isaac.
Isaac.
After that tree hit.
Yep, taking advantage of what the course gives him. I always it's so true that the great players take advantage of the good breaks.
Presnell with another par. The boys are catching up after that hot start. Real deal.
Oh yeah, we need a replay on this one. One angle, firing that forehand through the gap, way up in the air. Parker Welck putting it inside of the bullseye for birdie.
We are here with Simon Line Neutron Balance, the first mid-range in the Simon Line. If I had to compare it to an MVP disc, I would say a reactor that feels a bit more like a hex, but flies slightly more overstable than a reactor. This is a disc that could really handle anything. Windy days, forehand and backhand. I will get aces with this, I don't doubt that. The Simon Line Balance, available now.
All right, we're back on to hole 8. We are playing the E position here. Farthest one on the hole, 338 foot. We got the road wrapping around the basket and the most insane hill you've ever seen in disc golf. You really want to keep this drive kind of on the right side, but anything left, you're down the hill. Anything right, and you got a death putt. For those that remember the old course, this was our old hole 18 basket up top of the hill, but a totally different pad. Babbitt here. Little turned on that one left, and
There's the down the hill.
oof, that is way down there.
Prezi going with the soft flex shot and nails the tree.
What a perfect shot, too.
I mean, that was going to be parked if it didn't hit the tree. Isaac.
Blam! What a mutant.
Are you kidding me? Isaac Heinen deep within circle 2 with an Anheuser spin putt for birdie.
And then Parker trying to lay it up and doesn't work out.
He didn't want no chance to do it getting shown up there. He's like, I'm taking the layup. Prezi for birdie. Off the cage.
Oh, yep, yelling for it to stay because he knows too well that thing was 80 foot down the hill if it caught angle. Parker to save his par, very good.
Not the most ideal layup, but still converts the par, saves the par. Isaac with the beautiful putt for birdie. I hope we get to see that again. Best believe we're getting a disc double take with this one. Isaac Heinen deep within circle 2. Anheuser spin putt with a runaway green. I mean, just
Sheesh.
that'll get you top in the world's putting competition right there.
Sponsored by Blue Sage Payments there.
Hole 9. The last hole of the front 9 here at the Kansas City Flying Disc Challenge. We got a shootout, baby. And we're playing to hole C position, 395 feet with a low ceiling off the tee. You do have OB long on the sidewalk that runs deep. Usually pretty hard to get there unless you're going with the roller. Isaac with the beautiful birdie going to lead us off. Looked like he was going for a roller, yeah?
Yeah, it did look like that. Oh, got some cabbage, but
Going to be up on the high right side there. He's going to have a look for birdie, but a decision to make if he's going to run it. We have another runaway green here.
I'd say run it after that last putt.
I'd say one of the more tougher lines of this hole is the low laser line drive Parker just took. Going to have a chance for circle 2. Babbitt on hole 9. Going with the roller. I like the angle off the tee. It's working its way
Got
back.
around that tree and smoke number 2. That thing was going to be under the basket. That's
Yeah.
definitely the optimal shot with the low ceiling. If you have good control, you can go over the sidewalk at times, but This one also is looking good.
Oh, that looks
Yeah,
More
beautiful
stood
shape.
Up, misses the tree.
Oh, he's turning.
Oh no.
Is that OB?
Oh, almost tried coming back. That's brutal. The hill will play for that perfect roller straight at it, but the issue is when you come over that crest, it's still going straight. Babbitt from probably about 65. Close.
Caged it. It's a good effort.
Presnell for par.
See that right to left wind. I think he might have been anticipating a little bit of right to left movement there. Just misses right. Isaac for birdie. Or that was for his par, correct?
I believe so.
Parker for birdie.
Yes, sir, Parker.
Booyah.
Bang. Ooh, that putt is fun to watch, I tell you that much.
And that puts him to -5, tied with you and Presnell at the moment.
Three-way tie for 5, but
take it
yeah,
back,
the boat
yeah.
get a Prezi. Parker and Babbitt going to be tied after the front 9 with -5.
Fun fact about Isaac, he actually closes his eyes while he putts.
Is that true?
It is true, but man, he makes them in the middle.
Right.
I think he's a Jedi.
Might be.
And that'll do it for the front 9 here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. We're just getting started. Take a look at this leaderboard real quick. A lot of people threw their rounds, so we're going to see some shake-up here as we get going on this back 9, but it's been a pleasure and an honor to watch some live disc golf with you guys. Stay tuned. Catch us on the back 9. We're just getting started.
Yeah, make sure you hit that bell, subscribe to Disc and Deals coverage. Doing some great work out there.